It's slightly cooler, a little windier today behind a weak cool front. Temperatures will still be relatively mild and a good shot at seeing northern lights tonight. First, the latest drought monitor, and this is really the last one that matters because the ground is starting to at least freeze now, so that soil recharge is pretty much done. So you can kind of look at this map as being areas that are seeing drought now are locked into the drought until the spring when things could change again. That's most of central and north central Minnesota, but not including the Twin Cities. A little windier today in the wake of this cool front that came through. A weak front, still topping out in the low 40s today, but low 40s versus the upper 40s. It is relatively cooler, but still 5 to 7 degrees above normal. In fact, most of the state will still see above normal temperatures today. So that's how really pathetic of a cool front that is, one of these Pacific fronts when we're in this zonal flow. It is going to be chillier tonight, though, because those temperatures won't be quite as warm, and with the clear skies, mostly teens outside of the metro, but probably hanging on to low 20s in the Twin Cities. And that cloud cover tonight, this is a forecast for midnight tonight. Mostly clear. There will be some pockets of scattered clouds, but this is important because we've got a really good shot at seeing the northern lights tonight. Several coronal mass ejections, which are chunks of plasma from the sun headed towards Earth, and we're forecasting a KP index of 7 tonight from NASA's models that look at the energy with these systems. That's pretty high. That means that even into Iowa and Illinois, the auroras could be visible tonight. So this is looking at NASA's solar wind model, and what you're looking at here is the sun in the middle, and then the green dot is Earth, and I paused this right at about 2-3 a.m. tonight when that mass ejection hits Earth. And if it lines up with Earth's magnetic field just right, we're going to have a great aurora display. This is a look at the forecast aurora oval where it'll be visible. You don't usually see it like this, but visible into Iowa, even central Illinois. So statewide in Minnesota, it will be visible. You got to get away from those city lights, though, and look north. The jet stream is roaring to our south, closer to planet Earth, but staying just to our south. And that means the next systems are really going to affect areas mostly south of Minnesota. And we've got several pulses of energy or mid-level waves in the atmosphere. One is touching off some much-needed rain in Louisiana. We've got another one to the west and another one to the west of that. All of these are going to be tracking to our south pretty much. We'll still probably see some snow showers, I think, Saturday night, but the bulk of the activity is going to stay to our south. So this first wave brings some snow to Iowa tonight already, into southern Wisconsin, northern Illinois, but then this next wave is going to produce more snow Saturday into Saturday night across, again, mainly Iowa. Now, we will see probably some snow showers out of that on the northern end, but we're not looking at a whole lot here. These are going to be more nuisance snow showers Saturday night across eastern and southeastern Minnesota, and then that rain-snow mix across Iowa. But in total here, for snowfall over the course of the next several days into the weekend, Iowa into southern Wisconsin, it could stand to see several inches of snow in some spots, maybe even Des Moines up through Madison. Some models still paint a little bit more snow into southeastern Minnesota, so we'll keep our eye on that, but doesn't look real good. And if you're in the Twin Cities or areas further north and west, it looks even worse. Another sort of nuisance system comes through Monday night. It's going to touch off some light snow showers, maybe a sprinkle, more of a clipper system. Again, doesn't look like a big deal there either. Any accumulations out of either of these systems for Minnesota, again, with the exception of southeastern Minnesota, looks to be relatively light or minor. Still low 40s today. A little cooler the next few days, but remember that normal high is slipping here into the 34-degree territory, and by next week, the normal high is only around freezing, and we're still going to be way above that. In fact, some models push us close to 50 late next week again, so winter just continues to be delayed.